Sunday Satisfactory. I'm Tremor Borea. We're still dealing with green lights in our refinery. Zuh. It is again a drainage issue, but I don't understand clearly, or I wouldn't still be working on it. So I'm gonna quickly take care of this. We also don't have any residue in here. So I've done something, because I've been working on this for like a month. That's why there hasn't been a video. So I've done something here in the last month that was bad. I'm gonna fix it, and then we're gonna get aluminum. What was this? What am I doing? Who am I? Thank you for joining me. So I think the problem's here. I think one of the problems is here. I fixed a whole bunch of other problems, but this, for some reason, that's not the problem. I think if I just turn up these ones at the end, I think the problem back at the factory isn't the draining of the refineries or the processing of the oil residue that comes out of it. Holy, that was a 20-minute pause while I tried to remember the words. I think the issue is that we're not using all of the fuel that it's making. I don't know why that sentence came out so slow, but I've built a really complicated pipe manifold back at the fuel generators? No, the fuel refineries. The blenders. They're called blenders. You should know that. Because that never drops down below 50 and I need it to. But those are all 250%. So I only have 6 that I can actually turn up. Turn up. Who dis pipe connect to? I'm gonna turn up the ones at the end, and then I'm gonna go back to the factory and just stare at all the blue lights turning green. Cool. Should have written down what they were at before I started changing them. Then, I mean, I guess it's not too late to write that down now. I've got like a plan here too, because technically this is only using, and this isn't part of the other refineries. This is a completely separate pipeline from the same area. Technically, it only does anything if I take, I mean, not technically, it only does anything if I take ammo out of there. So I could hook it up so there's a splitter that goes to a awesome sink. And then I'd just be making bank, son. I hate that sentence. I'm not gonna re-record it though. Okay, I'm gonna do that too. Cause I gotta let those other machines run to make sure that they're gonna do what I want them to. Cause that's part of the problem when you're... Have I ever shown you how far away that stuff is? Hang on. This is our pipeline. I assume we did that and fast forward. That's how far we're going. So it takes a while for changes at one end to affect the whole system. I don't think I needed to show you that. I think you could have figured that out on your own, but maybe it'll get cut out of the episode. Okay. Nope, still bad. Still idle. Okay. I can fix that. I wanted to awesome sync the cluster Noblisk, but that didn't work. I mean, it worked. What it didn't do was use enough of the oil per minute, because this is now overflow from a thing we're gonna go look at. So I'm taking it from here. This is where the smokeless powder, I don't know, the big ones go to. This is the best place to run an overflow to the awesome sink. So that's what we're doing, and that'll take care of that, and that'll use up that oil. It's, not oil. It's residue. And that's fine. This is an overflow from the blenders. This is the extra from the beginning when I started this, when I rebuilt this whole factory. months ago. And that's fine. We don't care about that. So that runs to there. This is using up extra from the blenders, which looks like about 25 per minute. And that's okay. But why do I still have green lights here? What the f? Anyway, I don't know. It's gonna work itself out. Underneath this son bitch, we have... Well, I can show you from the top first, actually. We have this pipe here. This one runs back to the thing we just did at the armory, I guess I'm gonna call it. I think I have been. Doesn't matter. It's the extra. The extra from our balance system, from our beautiful pipe network over here, that for some reason isn't balanced. I don't know, man. I don't get it. I've done all the math twice now, and I actually did it. I punched the microphone really hard there, so I had to say that part again. Okay, but I did actually do the math. I didn't not just do the math. So this overflow system, I wonder how well this is working. Oh, no, because it comes from here, but then it goes through this, and then it has to flow up. Maybe that's part of the drainage problem I'm having? No, it appears to be just fine. Why is there so much going through here? I've done something wrong. Hang on. I just punched the other microphone. No, I haven't done anything wrong. There's just legit that much extra that I didn't account for coming out of those machines. There's even more than that coming out of there that I didn't account for. How did this happen? What have I done? How can there be that much extra running through there? Well, no wonder the system wasn't working. Why are these all green now? Why are you idle? Why is it idle? Oh no, something is wrong. No, everything's full. Idle. We're making more fuel than I have generators? That can't be. What the f? Have I said something wrong? Have I done something to offend the factory? These pipes shouldn't be full. We're gonna turn up the generators more. Just the 6. I might have to build more. Have I not built enough? Have I miscounted how many I've built? I made a mistake when I was building generators. I have not built enough, which means all of the things I just did to correct my overflow issue were bad. They were bad things. I did a bad thing. Maybe not. I just delete those pipes. Except now I also need 150 more resin to make the machines work. Me, man. Okay, well, I've got to put in another 3. We need 3 more generators. That was my issue. I mirrored it. I mirrored this. I didn't use a blueprint. I just mirrored what I did over here. Except over here, it's not supposed to be 1 on the end. There's supposed to be 2 on the end. I'm an asshole. Okay, I'm gonna fix this. Maybe we do aluminum tonight. I don't know. I gotta go. Fixed. All blue lights. So, when I said I did the math, I did do the math. I did everything right. I then just didn't count when I was building the things. Let's go do something else. This might be a whole episode already done. I don't know how, like, this took me all day. I guess I could play all night and just make a long episode. Are people gonna watch a long Are you gonna watch a long episode? I don't know. I guess the only way to find out is to make one. I kind of like to make them 10 minutes because I don't have more than 10 minutes worth of stuff to tell you. I mean, we've been working on this for a month. I'm gonna go make a sandwich and then find aluminum. And then we're gonna do aluminum. What am I doing? Okay. We'll be right back. I'm gonna use this. We're gonna get our aluminum from right here. Bauxite. Is that what it's called? I don't care. getting it from here. There's some right over there too. So that makes that easier, right? Oh, okay. Well, I can fly, so I'll just fly over it. I just want to see if that's... Hear it, bud. Just leave me alone. Just go away. Off. Normal. That's fine. That'll work. This one's normal. That one's pure. We're good. I'm going to do this. I'm going to set this up. Get it down the mountain. I don't know. If anything interesting happens, it'll be in the video. If not, it'll be the same thing going down the mountain we always do. So this is where I'm at. I've built this. Very entertaining. We'll just fast forward it. I don't know. I routed it all the way back to the factory. That's dumb. That's a dumb way to do it. I know this isn't the bauxite. This is the bauxite, but I think we're just gonna process aluminum right here. Just down to the raw ingot. So upon doing some research, we're gonna take these two to here, and we're gonna process the bauxite right here and turn it into aluminum scrap. And then we're going to ship the aluminum scrap down this conveyor belt that I've filled with bauxite to the factory. Why have I filled it with bauxite? Because I'm a lummox, aren't I? That's the end of today's video. I finally fixed the... Whoa, we should go check that. Goddamn green lights, man. Yellow? I guess they're yellow. Whatever. They're back. Why is it yellow? Because it's not draining. Why is it not draining? Because I haven't balanced it. Why have I not balanced it? Because I'm an hole. Because we need to turn up the generators now. Now that we have enough, we need to fine tune those extra ones I put in. Not extra, essential. This pipe is full. We need it to not be full. It has to just be less than full. Just any amount of less than full. Doesn't matter. Like, this is the last part of the line that needs to be balanced. So... technically, that should be enough. And this one will come from a different pipe. Yep. Okay, we're just gonna make this one... 67. We're gonna make this one 68. And that, it's gonna take some time. Again, those fuel generators are way far away from this, so it's gonna take some time for the whole system to work itself out. But one of those numbers I put in there should be enough to stop these green lights and balance the whole system. So... that's the end of my sentence. That's today's episode. Maybe we finally worked out the refineries, fuel situation, generators. I don't know what to title this episode, and I really don't know what to use for a thumbnail. You have a good day. Thank you for watching. Not all gamers are pro. Fixing my mistakes? I've already made an episode called Mistakes Were Made. Who do I...